Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for July 5th, 2025. Let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. At the heart of your reading, we have fewer sleepless nights. I think a lot of you got a really good night's sleep last night and you're relieved. Maybe you've been having troubling dreams and that's easing up, but I think that we're mainly talking about the stress levels easing up and allowing you to fall asleep easier, getting a full night's sleep for once. I'm hearing. Show me what the challenge is. If it's not relating to sleep patterns for you, then it's just turning a corner with something that's really been stressing you out, starting to feel better about it. Your challenge being the Seven of Cups. You really, I think you've been holding back from letting yourself explore things that feel like they might get you into trouble. You're wary of this pull that you feel, or maybe offers that you're getting, because of a sense of like, oh, that could lead me down a dangerous path, or, oh, I don't know, that might actually, I might feel bad about doing that. This might have been what you've been stressing over, and facing those temptations and making a decision one way or another is the thing that you need to get over to move through this energy. What is Sagittarius focused on? The Wheel of Fortune and the King of Cups. Well, you want this time around, maybe with the same person, maybe with a new person, you want it to be better, you want it to be different. Some of you are feeling like there's something, how am I going to express this? I'm getting the sense of reflecting back on your life, and there's these nagging little things, not regrets so much, it's not that deep, but it's more like, oh, I wonder what would have been different if I would have done this, or if I would have handled this situation a different way. It's this curiosity about the path untaken that I think you're expecting your current environment to provide you with some sort of way to explore that. And again, I don't know whether it's like another chance with an ex, or the same person that you've connected with already, or just a sense of like improving a current relationship. Or it could be a fresh, new energy entering your life. This King of Cups could be someone who's you're just wanting to meet. You want the good luck and the good fortune of meeting someone who's emotionally mature, self-aware, and able to connect with you on an emotional level. Show me what led up to this in the recent past. We have the Queen of Pentacles. You've been a very nurturing, like caregiver sort of energy. I think for some of you that's in a literal sense. You've been a caregiver to someone that you care about a lot, perhaps with a serious illness, and you've been taking on that role of like attending to their day-to-day needs. But in a more general sense, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who anticipates the needs of those she cares about and sets things up to occur and roll out in a way that is comfortable and safe. I like to use the term well-resourced, but I feel like Spirit wants me to describe it a little bit differently for you. Like, that would mean in this sort of a context, let's say your nieces and nephews come to visit frequently and you know that they like Go-Gurt, and so you want to stock up your fridge with that so that they have the resources that will make them feel happy and safe, and it'll have their visit go more successfully because they won't be feeling like, oh, I wish I was at home so I could have my favorite snack. It could be something as simple as that. It's probably a lot more nuanced and complex for you. But just to give you like a quick description of what I mean by well-resourced. Show me the higher self perspective. Your spirit guides see the best thing to come out of this season in your life as either a shift in a major life goal. You're no longer holding this as your standard. The Four of Wands is like a benchmark, a life success, achievement, something that to the outside world demonstrates that you've made it in that area of your life, and people celebrate you for it. It's like a wedding or a graduation sort of a thing, but it can be anything in your life that the people who care about you would really celebrate once you get there, right? But if Spirit is saying one of the best things to come out of this season of your life is going to end up being not striving for marriage, not seeing that as the benchmark of success anymore. It could be that for you. It could be any goal that you've set for yourself or benchmark of success that you believe is what's going to prove to the world that you're good in that area of life. There's a small chance that it's something more precise, and that you could either delay or cancel an event or not attend something that you were planning on attending, and that's going to end up being a real positive thing that you didn't go to the event. And that's not for everyone, and it's not to say that's something that you should even consciously aim for, because it's not coming through as advice. It's saying, due to the natural course of events, that might be a side effect, and it'll actually be like, in hindsight, when you look back at this, you'll be really glad that you didn't. Maybe you were planning on going to a wedding and your ex would have been there, and if you would have taken that life path or been on that timeline, you would have reconnected with them and been on a 2-year relationship reconnection before they break your heart again. I mean, that's, very like cliched, but I kind of describe this to explain how I see that position in the tarot, and the reason why Spirit might highlight, like, hey, it's good that you're not going to go to that event, because they see all the repercussions that would have occurred, like butterfly effect stuff, had you gone to the event. So I think more probably it's the shift in a goal, but for some of you it could be this other interpretation of like, because you're doing what you're doing, it's gonna cause you to not attend that event that would have set your life on a different course. In the near future, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which is either a change of course or taking a pause. Some sort of activity that you committed to that takes your regular concerted effort toward a long-term goal. Something that you've already embarked upon. You've made a lot of headway. You're a certain distance down that path. This either has you rethinking that entire path and deciding to move in a different direction, or it could just demonstrate or represent a pause to take stock, to think, maybe just a temporary pause to focus on other things before you proceed. Show me what's going to affect the situation that you don't see coming. Judgment in reverse. There's, with the World at the bottom of the deck, there's some major upgrade that's pending for you. And whether or not you sense it coming, one of the signs of this, and it happens frequently, I think it's like a typical precursor to a opportunity to level up in life, is that the universe will send you old energy to see if you reconnect with it. Do you still want this? And it's less of a test, more of a taking your pulse. Because you will have whatever you want. And if you want to connect with the old energy, the universe is going to make sure that you have the opportunity to do so before proceeding on to the next chapter. Somehow that opportunity is going to be made available to you, and you're going to say no, or you might be waiting around for someone else to revive an old situation or old energy, thinking, oh, we have unfinished business. I just know, I have a sense that, we'll reconnect or we'll get back together at some point. It could come as a surprise that they've moved on, that they've closed the door on that. It's no longer an option. Either way, what I sense this means for you is a freeing up of your energy to be more future focused. And I don't mean consciously, I mean quite energetically. You have less ties to the past, the future starts flooding in, and you can have this portal sort of opportunity appear that requires you to shed a lot of things from the past and step onto a new stage in life. It feels exciting. I like it. Your hopes and fears, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. What if all my effort isn't worth it? What if I don't have what it takes to create the environment for this thing to succeed? Whatever that thing is for you. There's a lot of second guessing energy here. Show me how this is all likely to resolve for Sagittarius. Okay, there's something that is coming to a head with the Nine of Wands, something that you've been involved with for a while, that you are almost complete, that you have almost completed, but at the moment it's feeling like a lot. It's feeling like your main experience in the now moment of this path is feeling really worn down. There's a lot of other stuff in here with a sense of accomplishment and seeing something through and getting an amazing result that took a long time. But when you get up close to it, when you're in it, when you've been doing it for so long and it's just like wearing on you, you've made other sacrifices in life perhaps, and you're focusing on like the struggle element of it. You're going to be feeling a lot of that, but it's also like the joy of a job well done, or I'm getting like the image of like someone who's been working out in the sun all day and they're exhausted and they're sweaty, but they feel great about it because they're just actively engaged in something that they enjoy, that's productive, that's going to yield them some positive result when they finally complete it. It's like someone who's building a house from scratch. And this Nine of Wands energy in that analogy would be like you're engaging in the final effort, and after that it's going to be hands off and other people come in and paint and furnish, but your hard work is going to be done and you can soon enjoy, or if it's not something physical for you to have at the end of this effort, you'll be freed up to move on to something else in life. I think you're going to feel good about yourself, but also feel really tired. Your advice, if you want to make the best of these energies, is to adopt the Page of Wands attitude. This is allowing yourself to be excited. If you're still engaged with something that you're very good at, very experienced at, this is maybe getting back in touch with the version of you that was first intrigued to get involved with this in the first place. Like, what interested you to start doing this? What inspired you, motivated you to get curious and learn? And when you were a novice and it was all fresh and new, like, hold that perspective in mind, and it could either reignite that early passion that you had for the game that you're involved in, or it could just show you how far you've come and like, look, I'm accomplishing like 10 a day now. When I first started out, I could only do 1. So Sagittarius, I hope that helped. Have a good day, and I'll see you back tomorrow.